Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me on yet another episode of Talk with Becky. I'm so glad that you are here, and today we are going to learn something that I've been learning, continue to learn, okay? So there's a phrase, again, in my language, and I'm gonna use this phrase, or I'm gonna use my mother's tongue and translate in English. There's a phrase that we usually use, especially when it's raining. It is called, or it goes as, walila mvula, walila matope. Okay, now, direct translation of that is, he that cries for the rain also cries for the mud. All right? Also, you can say, when you cry for the rain, be ready, be prepared for the mud, because we know that when it rains, well, it's dirty, okay? It becomes really muddy. All right. Now, when I thought about that, I had a conversation with a friend of mine the other day, and I was just breaking these thoughts with her, and just, getting to this point of me talking about it. And she did bring in really great point and views. And what I want us to think about really today is that even the things that we want, the things that we desire, generally want in life, like going to school, getting married, being in a relationship, we also need to understand or realize that they also require a certain amount of our time and responsibility, all right? Yes, you want to go into school, but are you ready to give in your all? Are you ready to be exhausted, to just be tired because you need to study almost all the time, every day? You want to be a mother. The question is, are you ready to sacrifice the time, the night time? You want to be a husband. You want to get into business. Are you ready to give your all? I know that most of the time when we want things, we think there is no work. We just imagine the good stuff. I think this is why even when when they are giving the marriage vows, there's for better and worse, in sickness and in health, because life is like that. But right now I'm talking about the things we actually desire, the things that we want. No one wants sickness, right? No one wants that. We all want good stuff, all right? We want good stuff. We want to explore the world. We want to be business owners. We want to be CEO. Great. The question is, are you ready to put in the work? Are you ready to spend a lot of hours and days just researching on things because you have an investment or you have a project that you are planning on running? Are you ready to give it your all? There's another quote that I just thought about when I was, talking to a friend, and it goes like this. When it rains, there's potential for growth. When it rains, there's potential for growth. And I know that, because of the things that we want and the things that we desire, sometimes the mud, it's a little bit too much. Like sometimes you even fall. Like when it rains a lot, you even fall. You miss a step and fall. It's a little bit too much. However, you should also understand that for you to eat corn, it had to rain. For you to be able to have, fruits and all these nice organic food, it had to rain. And that is how it is in life. You need to be stretched a little bit. You need to experience the rain a little bit for you to be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Because probably you do have the potential. Probably you do have the potential to grow. So when things are going south, I want you to remember that maybe this is just my rain season. Maybe, in the next few months, I will be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. But whatever the case, if you are the type like me, I have always wanted to work from home. Always wanted to work from home. And I've asked God, please, Lord, please help me. Please help me. And and it seems like it's unfolding, right? Now I have more sessions from home than out there. But guess what? I needed to be at a certain location. And certain locations require certain kind of money, okay? And certain locations also require for me to be able to not only afford, but also look at the other side of the coin, which is, am I able to allow people in my house, kids, different kind of people, am I comfortable with that? Because obviously, for them to come here, they'll have to be in my house. Am I comfortable with that? And am I comfortable to bring in or to have a lot of students? Do I have the capacity to have a lot of students? Because sometimes we ask for things and we don't really think about, okay, when I get this, what will I do next? How will I be able to maintain what I have? How will I be able to continue to grow it? Because how I'm excited, I got a job, then what? Are you able to do what it takes for you to be at that job, or to probably aim for a promotion? Are you able to give in your best? So what I'm trying to say is that in as much as we want great things in life, you should remember that they come with their own, responsibilities. Okay, I don't want to use the word consequence, but responsibility will be a good word. I just want you to think about it before you jump. Okay, before you think you're ready for certain things, and some things, yes, we just have to do it. Okay, but always remember this: you cry for the rain, be ready for the mud. Whatever decision, whatever position, whatever step that you want to make in life, it always has its own great advantages and probably, a bit of disadvantages as well. They may seem like they're disadvantages because you actually need to work towards them. You need to work to be better. You need to work. And sometimes when it's time to work, we feel like, it's a lot of work. It's a disadvantage. I didn't sign up for this, okay? You know what? I just wanted to be in a relationship, but now he's telling me I have to do this, and now she's telling me that I have to make a schedule. I can't play video games all the time. I can't be with my boys all the time. This marriage is not what I signed up for. What exactly did you think? You are living with someone. You have become one with someone. Obviously, there are things like that you need to consider. There are steps that you need to think about. And maybe you may not fully know how the experience will be because, as they say, sometimes experience is the best teacher. But what I want you to think about is the fact that whatever you want in life, whether good or bad, and in this case, we're talking about good stuff, all right? Good stuff only. They also need you to be there because you need to work towards getting better at it or growing, okay? You need to do that. It don't just happen. You need to do that. All right. I thank you for joining me, and I am grateful, and I hope that you'll be able to continue to grow with me and just think about certain things that you are doing and be ready, really. Just think about the steps that you want to take in life and be ready. Just say, okay, whatever comes, I may not fully understand, but I'm ready. I want this. I really want to be an entrepreneur. I really want to be a doctor. So I'm going to put in my work. I'm going to put in my best, and I'm going to make sure that I stay up the whole day or the whole night to study so that I can become a doctor. All right? All right. Thank you so much. Join me again next time, and don't forget to subscribe, share the video, and invite your friends and your enemies to subscribe to the channel and share the videos. All right. I gotta go. I love you. Bye.